Hey, welcome back to Kigali and to the International Convention Centre. Dominic Steele here, and it's great to have you with us for this morning tea break session. We're going to go straight to Chile, to the Archbishop of Chile. Do you know we've had so little sleep? Tito Zavala, thanks so much for coming to talk to us.
Thank you for the invitation.
How are the Chileans finding the conference?
Oh, we're so happy to be here. In my case, this is my fourth GAFCON. I was in Jerusalem 2008, then Kenya 2013, Jerusalem again 2018, and now. And with all my colleagues here, we are 5 bishops and 4 presbyters from the Diocese of Chile, province of Chile.
How do you find it already here?
It's not the spirit here. Is one united spirit in Christ and His Word, and always being in GAFCON is a kind of receiving a vitamin, a spiritual vitamin to go back home. Yeah.
You feel filled with the Spirit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, filled with the Spirit.
Now, you also were at that Lambeth Conference back in 1998 when that important Resolution 110 was made. I was sitting beside you before, and you were telling me about voting that day.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I was one of those who voted in favor approving Resolution 110, and I could see that Lambeth full of joy. I the African spirit, in that Lambeth, because we really were a body, a corporate body, working together and deciding together for the sake of the communion.
Seeking the mind of God and making an authoritative decision for the people of God.
Right.
Yeah. And so, that being the last time the communion's voice has formally spoken, it must come as a point of great disappointment to see the Archbishop of Canterbury and the Church of England walking away from the theological stance of the communion.
First is, sadly, the next Lambeth Conference we didn't take resolutions. Just was all.
Talk fest, really. A talk fest.
Yeah,
really.
right. And we lost the way of working as one body, taking authoritative decisions for the sake of the communion. Mm-hmm. And I think we need to reset that, to work, or to come back to the original decisions we are working in the past.
So Bishop, where do you see the Lambeth strength now?
No, I think now Lambeth should disappear. We need a new way of being together. I think, in my opinion, the four instruments of unity must be changed, must be reshaped. Let me tell you or explain a little bit about that. For example, the Archbishop of Canterbury play an important role for the Church of England, but not today, sadly, for the Anglican Communion. According to my understanding, the Archbishop of Canterbury has 6 or 7 different roles, and one out of 6 or 7 is concerning to the Anglican Communion. For the reason, I would like to separate. The Archbishop of Canterbury should be or must be the primate of all England, and then the Anglican Communion must have another head or another primate that can lead the Anglican Communion. In my opinion, the Archbishop of Canterbury, as he said in the past ACC, he is willing to, or thinking about resigning as the first among equal in the Anglican Communion. I think that is right. He must left that position of being the first among equal in the Anglican Communion, and then we can have another primate playing that role, and he can continue being the head or the primate of all England. And I can understand, his decision in the last General Synod of the Church of England that he approved the blessing of same-sex people, and because he was with the hat of the Church of England, but not with the heart of the Anglican Communion.
Yeah.
For that reason, we need to separate.
Both those hats.
No, we can't. Second, the primates. You know, I was in the primate meeting of 2016 in Canterbury, and we approved all primates to apply discipline to the Episcopal Church of the United States, TEC. Finally, nothing happened. Why? Because the Archbishop of Canterbury didn't apply discipline. He said he had no authority with TEC, and also ACC said we have nothing to do with resolution of the primates meeting. At the end, the primate meeting is not working well. It's not functioning as an authoritative body in the Anglican Communion. And third, the ACC. Same thing. ACC was organized according to the mentality of the past. I think we need a new way to organize ACC, because ACC is working with the English mind, with the English system, and the majority of the Anglican Communion is not English. We are people around the world. For that reason, we need to reshape, to reset the role of the Archbishop of Canterbury in the Anglican Communion, the role of the primates in the Anglican Communion, the role of the Lambeth Conference. I think we should not be called Lambeth Conference in the future. Maybe we have to use a global Anglican something like that, and ACC. That's my opinion.
And you know what? They could have the conference in Chile.
Welcome anytime. Welcome anytime to enjoy my beautiful country.
Well, it's been very good to talk to you, and I know you've got to go to a primates meeting.
I have a primate meeting now.
And at that meeting, you're going to be considering the work that's been done on the statement, and so we're looking forward to hearing that statement tomorrow. We might get you back after the statement to have a quick chat about your reaction to it.
Right. And also, I'm so happy that here we are together, Global South, Fellowship of Anglican Churches, and GAFCON together. And now we committed ourselves to work more in unity for the sake first of the gospel and for the sake of our beloved communion.
It sounds lovely that so many Global South primates are here. And then I understand the GAFCON primates and the Global South primates are going to be meeting together in late May. Is that right, at the Cairo meeting?
We are working on that, We have already had meetings online by Zoom, late February, then personally in person here, and we will continue working for the unity of both bodies, GAFCON and Global South. And
and really, that is going to be, when those two groups are working together well, that's the ball game. That's the Anglican Communion that matters. The rest of them are almost irrelevant. Right.
Because also we can provide to the communion, a good testimony that it's possible to be united when Christ is our center, when the gospel is with us. We can also work, our different point of view, and both being together for, as I said, for the sake of Christ and His gospel.
Tito Zavala, thanks so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Tito is the Primate of Chile.
And the province of Chile, right,
We're looking forward to catching up with you tomorrow.
Okay,
thanks, Tito. God bless you. Go to that meeting.